Hey, what's going on, people? My name is Terrell Andretti, and I'm the Narc's Nemesis. For those of y'all that are watching me on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It helps YouTube's algorithm pick up this content and push it out to more people. Somebody liked it for you, so make sure you like it for somebody else. If you need a one-on-one phone session, um, the link is in the description. If you want to donate to the channel, the link is also in the description. Um, my two singles that I have out, Superstition and Masquerade, they are both about my narcissistic experience. Um, Superstition is about me overcoming my situation and triumphing over the situation. It also features a voicemail of my ex-narc trying to hoover me, and I ain't going for it. Masquerade is more so about her popping up in person and basically trying to pretend like she was this whole new person and what we've been through didn't exist. They are both available here on the channel and on all streaming platforms along with my other music as well. They are pop songs. Um, so y'all make sure y'all go share them, leave me some feedback on the channel, let me know what you think, let me know if you're rocking with it, let me know if it resonates, let me know if you connect with it. I would greatly appreciate it. Send it to a friend, use it on TikTok, whatever. Y'all make sure y'all show me some love and push those singles out for me. First off, 20,000. I officially now have over 20,000 subscribers. I want to thank each and every last one of y'all for supporting this channel. This wasn't my intention at all to start a YouTube channel. I simply started posting on Facebook originally um, because I was venting and I was just making other people aware of what was going on. And somebody kept telling me start a YouTube channel. I wasn't thinking about it, but one day I finally brought it to YouTube and it grew so quickly. Um, my YouTube channel is probably, I want to say maybe a little over a year old, and I didn't even post consistently that whole year. I really just got serious about posting probably within the last 6 months. I'm saying that to say there is positivity on the other side of narcissistic abuse. There is some kind of success beyond your hurt. You probably can't see it now. Like I always tell people, you can watch my videos now and then go back and watch the earlier videos. I probably look like a completely different person, and you can actually see the hurt on my face. Um, so, again, thank y'all. I appreciate it. I done spent enough time doing the introduction. I greatly appreciate it. I love each and every last one of y'all. I appreciate the comments, the reaching out, the sharing of my music. I greatly appreciate y'all. Y'all have no idea, because this is therapeutic for me as well too. So I always tell people I'm not healed, I'm still healing. I'm just on the other side of the spectrum, and I might be further along than some of you guys, but I'm still healing myself. So I want to thank y'all for being part of my healing journey. Today we're going to talk about the narcissist never forgets you. I know a lot of y'all, y'all consume a bunch of content and they say, well, they just move on. They, they don't have any feelings or whatever the case is, and that's fine. The disorder, quote unquote, will say, oh, well, they don't have feelings. Because the thing is, it's not that they don't have empathy, it's they lack empathy. Lack does not mean it's not present. It's just you don't have as much as you're supposed to. You know what I'm saying? So it's there. It's just minuscule compared to what we have. You know what I'm saying? So they don't forget you. They might not remember you in the way that you want them to, but they can't forget you because their disorder is obsessive. That's why when you first start dealing with them in the love bomb stage, you were bombarded with attention, you were bombarded with affection, um, you were bombarded with phone calls. I know I done told several people the story of me and my ex-narc, and I didn't pursue that lady or anything like that. I was minding my own business, and she seen how I was interacting with the other women because I met her at the post office. I used to deliver to post offices around Houston, so I've been to damn near every fucking post office in Houston. And if you're familiar with the post office, it's a shit ton of women that work there. So of course I go in there. I've been working there for years, so I know pretty much damn near every woman at the fucking post office. I hate how that sounds, but it is what it is. Um, she's she seen how I was reacting with the other, women in the post office. It's all smiles. I got a, vibrant personality, whatever. And she kind of inserted herself in the conversation because I knew her, like knew who she was, but we weren't on no, you know, deep conversation level. So she put herself in my realm or whatever. Said something about some beard oil because she makes oils and all that good stuff. And oh well, I should let you try some of my beard oil. And at the time, I ain't had none of this. It was struggling. I'm still struggling a little bit, but we getting there. But anyway, that turned into me buying some beard oil, being supportive because I'm an entrepreneur myself. And when I bought that beard oil, don't get me wrong, I was attracted to her, but at the same time, I was more focused on my goals. I had some shit that I was bouncing back from, just a lot of stuff. So I had tunnel vision. But anyway, I bought the beard oil, and fucking she kept texting like I was gonna, thank you for the beard oil, whatever. I left it like that. She kept dragging the conversations on. I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. And one day she called me, and we were on the phone for like an hour. I was already shocked because she called, and I was like, what's she doing calling me? Like, what's she want? Because it was always text. We got on the phone, had a dope conversation for about an hour, maybe a little bit over. And from that day forward, that lady started calling me every day. Every day. And it was even to the point where if I said, hey, I'm going to call you back because I got to go do something, if I waited over an hour, that lady was calling my phone back. I know you said you was going to call me, but, I just decided to call you back. So I said all that to describe the obsessiveness. And of course, you cool with it at the beginning because a lot of us, you weren't used to getting that attention. So you soaked it up. And you know what I'm saying? That shows a little spectrum of their obsessiveness right there. And then when they spend the time with you, they get to know you and all of this stuff, the same attributes that attracted them, they actually start despising because they realize that's who you really are. You're not pretending to be anything. This is who you really are as an individual. That's where the hate comes in. And it's also obsessive too because they're trying to figure out if you're really this person. That's why they want to spend all this time with you. You're like, damn, okay, for somebody who don't like me, you sure want to spend a lot of time with me. For somebody who downplaying their feelings for me, you sure want to spend a lot of time, because they're obsessed with, I need to find a flaw in this person. And when they find out there is no flaw, no legitimate flaw, because we all have flaws, but they try to find flaws in your character. They try to find loopholes. They try to find scapegoats. They try to see if you're wearing a bad suit because they know they're false. And they can't believe that because I told y'all, narcissists lack consistency. Narcissists lack the ability to go the distance. But see, when you're really that person, it's natural. You know what I'm saying? It's natural. You don't have to look for flaw because it's going to be consistent. So they're like waiting on you not to be consistent. You know what I mean? So they get obsessed with trying to find the inconsistency in your behavior. And when they start figuring out that you're going to always be constant, this is where the abuse starts. Okay, if you're not going to be inconsistent, I'm going to make you inconsistent. And they get obsessed with trying to tear you down because they're obsessed with trying to prove to you and other people and themselves that this ain't who you really are. They can't forget you because they made you a vital part of their life in the process of being obsessive. See, when you obsess over somebody like that, whether it's good, bad, or negative, you don't forget them that much. You don't forget them that easily. That's what I meant to say. Because they've been ingrained in your brain. They've been ingrained in your thought process. They've been ingrained in your behavior. You forgot this person made a whole personality based off of you. How can they forget you? Because the best character that they ever fucking created was based off of you. They're most successful. They're most efficient. They're most charming. Their most handsome, their most beautiful character was based off of you. How can they forget you? So they'd have moved on to these other jackass supremes. And you know they get bored easily. Now when they move on to these lesser people, the character they have to create, there's no dynamic to them. Because most people walking this earth are fucking simple. Most people have no depth. Most people have no integrity. Most people have no personality. So they didn't even like the character that they had to create for this new person because where was the excitement? Well, damn, I had to create this awesome character because, you know, they love living in illusion. So they actually enjoyed creating a character based off of your components because it was exciting. Well, damn, this person's into this, that, the third, whatever. They're into that. I would love to be into this, that, the third, and whatever. They got a kick out of just creating that character alone. So them getting a kick out of creating that character and them knowing you're really that character, not a character, but that's really you. They playing a role in the movie and the movie is based off of your true story. How can they forget you? They can't. You're the standard now. You're the prototype. You're the blueprint. You're the measuring stick. I tell people, some of y'all think too lowly of yourselves. Yeah, they go off and find new supply. They have to. Their disorder will not allow them not to go find new people or move on or get bored. It's part of the disorder. But deep down inside, which is one of the reasons why they're miserable all the time, they know you're the real deal. They know that everything you talked about, everything you said you are, you are. And whether somebody hates you or loves you, that is an admirable trait, especially in the world that we live in where there's so many fucking copies. There's so many people saying that they're shit that they're not really. There's so many people walking around living a fucking facade. There's so many people being unauthentic because the world tells them to. And then they come across you. Then they come across somebody who defies the norm and recreates it. That's you. And a lot of people say, oh, well, they meet people all the time. How many people you met in your life is worth keeping? I'm not talking about that you wanted to keep. I said worth keeping. Look at all your exes or look at all your old friends. It might have hurt you to cut them off, but then when you gradually started moving on, you figured out they weren't even actually worth keeping because they didn't actually really have your back. Y'all didn't actually have anything in common except for trauma. Y'all didn't actually have anything in common except for smoking, except for drinking, except for partying, except for gang shit. And when you take all that away, when you grow past all of that, you start realizing half these motherfuckers ain't even worth knowing me. You left a mark. That's why some of them still calling. It been 2-3 years, they still calling. It been 10 years, they still calling. I got exes from 10 years ago still calling because I left a mark. God made me a one-of-one. He made you a one-of-one. It ain't no sequels. A good movie don't need a damn sequel. They can't forget you. Not only because you were a great person to them, probably the best person to them, because I don't care how dirty somebody is, people never forget how you make them feel. Because you never made them feel bad. You never hurt them. You never devalued them. Their reflection of what they are not, that they seen in you, is what hurt them. It's what made them feel bad. It can't be their fault, so they gotta blame it on you, but deep down inside, they know you were the best thing that ever happened to them. My ex-narc used to tell me all the time, I can't talk to none of my friends about business like I can talk to you about business. Nobody ever protected me like I know you will protect me. Nobody ever, I never met nobody who didn't need anybody because they were so confident in themselves. I never been with a singer, a musician. You know what I'm saying? You leave marks on these people. When I bought that damn ring, she told me, out of all the motherfuckers that said they wanted to marry me, you're the only person that actually went and bought a ring. And I'm going to tell you one thing. I don't care how dirty a woman is. I'm not bashing women, so don't come for me in the comments. Just be cool. I don't care how dirty a woman is, how promiscuous a woman is. They'll never forget a guy who bought them a ring. Whether they said yes or said no. Oh, you ain't gonna ever forget me. Not only because of what I did in a relationship, but because of what I'm doing as far as God's work, because of what I'm doing musically, because of what I'm doing in the gym, because of this cool ass beard I was able to grow, thanks to your beard oil. Nah, let me cut it out. But you gotta have that kind of confidence in yourself, knowing that you were a diamond, that you are a diamond. And diamonds are fucking forever. And so are you, and so is your memory, and so is your character. Y'all make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Please go check out those singles for me. I really want to share my experience with y'all guys, and that is my best way of communication is music. I'm most skilled at that way of communicating my feelings. I really want to share my story with you guys, so make sure y'all go tap into that. Leave me a review, give me some feedback on the channel. Both songs are available on the channel, so y'all go check that out. Stay your ass off they social media. Got your ass. I do have shirts available. The link is in the description. If you need a one-on-one phone session, the link is in the description. If you want to donate to the channel, the link is also in the description. Y'all make sure y'all tap in with your boy. Thank y'all for the 20,000. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. It's been a hell of a ride, and we got a long way to go. And we're going to try to touch some more souls and save some more people. Another day, another way. You ain't got to listen, but I know you heard me.